We'll do it live.
Do it live. Like, comment, share, subscribe.
Bam. Thank you. Hey, the views are going up.
They are.
People are catching on to the Mo and the Joe
That's right.
show.
Yep.
That smells like a skunk again, too.
A little bit.
Dude, awful.
A little bit.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no.
Dude.
That
is brutal. But, yes, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Part 2.
We're aiming the goal. We're on the drive for 500. We're closing in. One video, 500 views. We're closing in.
Oh, my, dude, this smells awful. Oh, my God. This smells way worse than the sink towel. I'm going to save this for after. We'll save this for, like, fantasy corners type stuff.
Yeah. That's smart.
Oh, my God, dude, it smells so bad. Anyway, let's go right into the beer of the week. Woo! Plug your nose. First of all, I don't like the regular version, the A version of this.
Yep.
So this is the NA Stella Artois.
0-0.
It smells, oh, my God. I
don't think it's as bad as the last skunk.
It smells worse than it tastes.
It does.
It's just weird.
It's very weird. That makes no sense.
It really, I mean, as soon as I cracked that one, I was like, yuckers.
Makes no sense. I'm confused. Greatly confused.
I'm as well. 59 calories.
Not terrible.
Oh, 1.5 grams of protein. It says best before March 16th, so I don't know.
Well, if you get it and you smell it, don't be alarmed.
I know. Don't be scared. It smells really bad. Give it a second. Try it. It's not bad.
Yeah, no.
It's just another non-alcoholic option here.
Yeah.
So, anyway, that's our beer of the week.
Beer of the week.
We also had a non-alcoholic Heineken Zero was our beer of the crawl. Really.
That's right. It was. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
It's our Christmas episode. We just caught that.
I don't know.
Real thing into the fantasy corner. I'm winning my game by like 3.
Oh man, who do you got? Jayden Reed.
He has Reed, who literally just caught that ball. So that's not a good start for me.
Let me see. What is it? I'm picking the Packers. Did I already pick the Packers? This is.
Yeah. We're still in this last week,
That's
so
right.
we're good. Yep, I did too.
Usually we record on Thursdays and we're like picking the game as we're watching it.
I'm like, how do we talk about the Christmas? Not being Christmas. It's a Christmas episode. We had the Christmas crawl.
We did. We had the Christmas crawl that you attended.
I did attend.
Where'd you meet us at? Woo.
House of Woo.
We didn't get the table in the back.
No.
Not great. I didn't love that.
But I did get to enjoy a nice General's chicken by myself, which actually was enjoyable. I enjoy sitting by myself. So like it was no.
You sat at the bar by yourself.
Yeah, it was awesome. They put the game on. Got to watch a little bit.
Not bad.
Do some homework.
Did some homework.
Watch the games.
For the
Took some notes.
I didn't see any of the Saturday games, so that'll be fun for us to talk about.
Oh, okay, cool. I watched a little bit of both. Yeah. Nah, I didn't watch a lot of the Chiefs game. That's right. We were texting about it.
Yeah.
Just a little bit here or there. Yeah.
Very sparse. But anyway, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Let's go into...
Before we do, we got the special edition.
Oh, that's true.
Santa
Yeah.
hats.
The... a song that was created by the Christmas crawler, Laura.
Yep.
Made these wonderful hats. If you look at Mo's, you can see it. I did mine to the side, but I don't think
I think you can see it.
You might be able to
Might
see
have
it.
to zoom in.
The Christmas
the
crawl
Santa, yeah.
with the Santa, with the beer. It was a nice touch. She made them for everybody.
Yep.
So that was a nice gift, homage to everybody in the crawl.
For some reason, mine sticks up, or like does and stays up, which
I know it's like
I don't know how I keep it up.
I don't know either.
Well, your thing's also over it.
Yours is too.
Is it really?
Well, not. I guess
I don't know.
Maybe yours is longer.
That's definitely what it is. It's bigger. It's longer.
All right, it's girthier.
So yeah, that was the crawl I did. Yeah, House of Woo and Fitness,
La Cafe,
La Cafe,
and yeah, LA Cafe was a little weird. I felt like the music was not as loud as it normally is. There wasn't as many people.
There wasn't as many people, that's for sure.
They definitely didn't want us there per usual.
There's always something amiss there.
I feel like the thing that was amiss was the music.
There was also a dog, which I enjoyed.
I don't love that. I don't love.
Hopefully, there's no health care, whatever the hell they're called.
I don't love the dogs in restaurants
In public places.
This is weird.
The food.
Why are they
Do
there?
they have food there? I don't know. I don't think
Would
they
you
do.
try the food there?
No. I was gonna say like, oh, I'll do anything once, but at the same time, it's like, no, nope. Their beer selection has improved because they had Captain's Daughter, which I liked.
Yeah.
They had Loose Cannon.
Yeah.
Captain's Daughter, I was like, I never see that on tap, so that was enjoyable.
It's actually a decent looking place on the inside.
Yeah.
It's just, I think when we go, and we go every year, but when we go, it's like they don't want us there.
Yeah.
That's why we go.
Yep. But the dog's owner was the bar owner, and he was friendly. He was
He was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Lock Cafe.
Oh my God. No, it's gross again. All right. Let's go with it.
Excuse me.
Where did we leave off?
Woo!
Where did we leave off from 3 days ago?
I know. Now it's weird because it hasn't been long since we last recorded, and the games are still ongoing. But I feel like a lot has happened because there was games Saturday too, which is also throwing me off. Oops, sorry. I had a little pop up there on me. So I feel a lot of whack.
A little bit.
Yeah, and this game's Wednesday. It's Christmas week. It's already a short week.
I know. We might have a one more surprise episode at the end of the week.
Right, that's right. I forgot about that.
Well, we have to make sure that that's finalized plans, and then we're recording again next.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, I don't believe it until it's right there next to me.
That's fair. That's fair because I believe we've gotten stiffed in the past on that certain situation, but. Supposedly, we're going to do a surprise episode on Saturday, and then another one next Monday, and then I think we'll be back to our regular Thursday evenings.
Okay.
I believe.
Makes sense.
You're just agreeing with me.
Yeah, absolutely. But then by that time, it's going to be playoffs, so episodes will probably be a little bit shorter. It won't be as many games to go over. My team is out of it completely. At least we'll have one.
That's true.
One team to talk about.
We hope.
In extended detail.
We hope we'll get into it.
Yeah.
The Thursday game, Chargers over the Broncos, 34-27. I picked the Chargers, and it wasn't looking good for a while there.
No, it was not.
He turned it on at the end.
I was a little confused. I think I even gave him a little shade, where I was like, okay. I'm confused because I'm looking at the score. I'm like, where's the game? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I even gave him a little shade. I did see a funny stat where Bo Nix, I think through the first half, his passing depth was like 2 yards per pass.
Wow.
Yeah. So everything was behind the line, just little stuff here or there, which has always been a knock on him.
Yeah.
Go Chargers.
Go Chargers. They pulled it out. It really wasn't looking good for a while, but I caught the end of it, and they won. I'll take it.
Yeah.
My cousin had McConkey, and I off of what I had said.
Yeah, and he had a good game.
6 for 87. I think he got 14.5, but I believe as of yesterday, he got blown out, so didn't really matter.
Okay.
The Saturday games, I really genuinely have not much to say because I didn't watch it because we were doing a Christmas crawl. But the Chiefs, 27-19 over the Texans. Chiefs still have yet to score 30 points in a game. However, they are 14-1.
I enjoy these Saturday games that always seem to fall on the crawl.
Yes.
Because it's the first weekend of college football being essentially done, although they have the expanded playoffs this year, so they had some games ongoing too. Mm-hmm. But those games were so bad. Well, I'm pretty sure every single college football playoff game was a blowout. And some people were complaining about how, that's why they shouldn't have an expanded playoffs because some of so bad. Right. But I pulled up all the scores from last year's week 1 of the NFL playoffs. If you remember, they were all blowouts except for one.
Yeah.
So sometimes that just happens. Anyway, when I was having a me party by myself at House of Woo, I was watching actually the Steelers Ravens. We haven't even gotten to that one yet. Texans Chief, I just kind of watched on and off a little bit.
Yeah.
Not enough. A lot of the same. I know I'm not allowed to dislike them.
It's not that you're not allowed.
I'm tired.
You're not. You are allowed to dislike them.
I'm tired of watching the Chiefs, and I'm sure this happened for other people. But normally, these good teams get 6 primetime games. 6 or 7 is usually what happens. But they had all the primetime games. They had. Then these are new games. Friday Night Football.
Yeah.
They had the Saturday game. They're gonna have the Christmas game.
Well, it's the factor that happened last season is part of that.
Them winning?
Your girl.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't even think of that.
That's part of it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's not just because they're winning and they're the Super Bowl champions. Yeah. I understand that the better teams are going to have those primetime games.
Of course.
But it is at a level that is ridiculous because
and they're obviously always going to get Nance, and I get that. They're always going to get Nance and Romo, but these extra primetime games are getting. This one wasn't a primetime game, but come on, it was NBC.
It was a special Saturday game.
Yeah, and they're going to be back on Christmas, and I'm just like, I think I counted it. And I think the way I'm looking at it is, are they the only game on TV? And this Christmas game will be like the 9th time. That's more than half. That's nuts.
Yeah,
that's nuts.
They are the darlings of the league right now.
They are.
And they also have the darling of pop music.
And there's no other darling for Mahomes to compete with. Like Brady and Manning were always competing against each other for not just on the field, but the affections of the NFL and fans. Mahomes is just like on an island in that regard.
I feel like Josh Allen is
he's getting there,
sneaking up there.
Yeah, he is getting there. I would agree with that.
But I get it.
He just has to beat him. The big thing, this game was Tank Dell's disgusting injury.
Yeah.
Oof.
I did not see it, heard about it, saw C.J. Stroud very upset on the sidelines, but I didn't see it. Did they clinch? What did they clinch? They clinched a spot, right? But not the division necessarily, the Texans?
They're definitely in the playoffs. I remember seeing that.
I think they have... They clinched the division, right? Z is the division, is it not?
I think Z's division and X is just a playoff berth.
Yes, so they already clinched the division at 9-6.
Wow, that division's bad, huh?
It's pretty bad, but they're in. They have the 4 seed right now at 9-6. There was a couple of things that I wanted to discuss as we go through some of the standings, so just point differentials that I found interesting. But I'll do that as we get to it because I think it was a specific division that we were talking about. But anyway, Chiefs are still rolling. Like I said, I didn't have any reason to not pick them. I don't think they're winning flashy, but they don't really need to because they're still winning.
Yeah, I mean, 27 is nothing to sniff at, and they're coming around at the right time.
Amen.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Moving on. Ravens at home against the Steelers, 34-17. Steelers beat the Ravens just a couple weeks ago, right? A few weeks ago?
Yep.
Revenge game, Ravens. I picked the Ravens. I was on a really good streak up until one game, and
I started 6-1, and then I finished 4-4, I think, or something. Yeah. So I was starting really well.
I started off 7-0.
Oh wow!
And there was one team that messed it up for me, but also gross. I did very bad in the later games. But anyway, that's going to be an interesting division, though. I mean, where do they lie right now in that? Pittsburgh still has the division.
Yeah, so
as of now,
this is an interesting case. Yeah, they have the division currently because it happened a couple weeks. Well, it just happened last week where the Browns had just beaten the Steelers a few weeks before. And then it didn't matter. The Steelers beat. But it says also this division is just like it's always a rock fight. So that's why I picked the Ravens, thinking, especially at home, it would circle back around. This is one I did watch as a me party. And I enjoyed myself thoroughly, just chilling out with my little tiny scorpion bowl. No one to bother me.
And then I came and bothered you.
And then, And then Laura came in and just started talking to me. And I was like,
and you're like, I don't want to talk to you.
I'm busy. Thank you for the hat.
Thank you for that. Go FaceTime your cousin. I don't want to talk to you right now.
I'm trying to take notes for the MOJO
I know.
show.
Well, I thought about that too. I'm like, I threw on the Chiefs game probably about 45 minutes after it started, and then I was loosely watching it. People were coming and meeting at my mother's house, and then it was time to go. So, what it is.
You got to coordinate. You got stuff to do. I just show up as per usual.
Fair enough. All right, moving into the Sunday games, the Falcons over the Giants, 34-7. Michael Penix first start. Didn't really need to do much here. I saw a terrible interception Drew Lock threw. Not much to say. The Giants, 2-13. I believe they are currently on a 10-game losing streak, which is the longest now, as we'll get into the Raiders. Longest losing streak, and also the number 1 pick in the draft.
Yep. This was an interesting. It's funny. I didn't realize till afterwards that this was the game they chose for Penix's first start, which now totally makes sense why they picked this game.
Yeah.
Because of hapless Giants. Hapless. Didn't really see much of it, but definitely a blowout.
I want to see what his stats were. 18.
I was gonna say the Giants have been blown out like 6 weeks in a row now.
Oh yeah. 18 of 27, 202 yards, 1 pick. But here's the thing though with Kirk. They benched him after a win. Give Penix this start. he's done. They just had reports that he's going to get cut.
Yeah, he'll get
I don't know
cut.
if we talked about it.
Yeah, you mentioned it last week where he has a bonus coming up in March, I think, so he'll be cut before then.
Yeah.
And it's funny, there's already teams, and you hear whispers and stuff of, oh, he might go here, but I don't understand what's he going to do there that he didn't already show here. It's the same thing with Aaron Rodgers. And we talked before, young quarterbacks like a Darnold or a Geno, they're younger. You could see them having a bounce back year. Yeah. These guys are 38, 39 coming off major injuries. Yeah. They're not going to have a bounce back year. They're beyond that.
You know where Kirk's going to go next year? He will be a Tennessee Titan.
Oh, God.
You heard it here live, 15 minutes in on the MOJO show.
He'll get paid again, I guess.
Somebody will pick him up.
Yeah, of course.
Somebody will pick him up.
I hope it's not one of those teams that think they're just a quarterback away, like the Jets, because it's not going to work out. It's not going to happen. And he has weapons in Atlanta, and if he can't make it work there, I don't know where he's going to make it work.
No, he will be on his third team in 3 years at 37.
Yeah,
coming off Achilles.
Right.
He had 1 touchdown in 5 games and 9 picks.
Right.
I just
Yep.
But yeah, that's what it was. He had a fully guaranteed contract, $27.5 million next year. The roster bonus is March something.
Yep.
$10 million. So obviously he's either going to get traded or cut around that time.
Yep. Now I hope the Falcons aren't. They made the right choice now with the quarterback that early, but due to the salary cap implications, they're going to have a hard time trying to build around him with the weight that comes with cutting, because there's going to be some sort of penalty. Yeah. So still not, in my opinion, still not the best decision they could have made. But at least now they have a quarterback of the future.
That's fair. I just would not have taken Kirk, period.
All right,
No offense, but I'm okay with you drafting Penix, but instead of saying you wasted the pick on Penix, you actually wasted your money on Kirk. I'm sorry, but that's what it is.
That is a good way of putting it. And that money that could have gone to another weapon or lineman or something is now going to be burned.
Right, because at 8, he was the 4th quarterback taken, right?
I think so. Then Nick's was next, right? Nick's next.
There was 5 in the first round?
Yep.
So at 8, they were still going to have a shot at Penix or Nick's, and they did, and they picked him anyway. So where you fell, I don't know why you signed Kirk.
Same.
Whatever. The Detroit Lions, 34-17 over the Chicago Bears. The Bears continue their losing streak ever since the Hail Mary, full of grace, killed their season. Goff, 23-32, 336, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, they're like a fake, fumble.
Oh, I'm falling.
Penalty. Yeah.
It was like the Kelly. Remember Kelly? But he actually was like,
no, Kelly, don't make that pass.
No.
Bears are still terrible. It's funny because Caleb had a good game and so did his receivers.
He did.
But I didn't see it in the score, the final score. But
no, Caleb did. Stat wise, he had a good game. Gibbs had a good game, 23 carries, 109, 1 touchdown. With them, it's just you don't want to overuse him. Now they are still, they have the number 1 seed right now, but also Minnesota's right on their tail for the division. It's a weird thing.
Imagine if you go 15-2
and don't win the division.
Yeah.
Hey, sometimes it'd be like that. That is wild, though. It is wild, but that's why I just hope for their sake they don't, this week they didn't need to overuse him, but they gave him 23 carries. If Gibbs goes down, then what?
Yeah, now that Montgomery's gone, too. Yeah, exactly.
And the Lions are already semi-riddled with injury.
Yep. So. Usually you could start resting guys around this point, but not with the Vikings right behind them. If the Vikings lost this past week, which came close, they could have had some breathing room, but not the case.
Interesting thing out of this was they reported yesterday that Ben Johnson is intrigued by the Chicago Bears head coaching vacancy. It would be interesting if he goes as the OC from Detroit in division.
Oh, yeah.
To be the head coach. But they're also linking Cliff there still, so it'll be interesting. I think maybe they get one of those 2 guys.
Now, I've watched a lot of Drake. I've watched a good amount of Jayden, too.
Yeah.
And some Caleb. And Caleb is not 1 or 2 for me, I'll be honest.
I got a good sample of Drake. It's been on and off. I haven't seen a ton.
Yeah.
But their game was on anyway yesterday, and the other 2 options were terrible. So I was like, "Oh, watch it." He ain't the problem.
No.
He ain't the problem.
Oh no.
They're we were all saying it yesterday. They truly found the guy.
Yeah. He makes a few 22-year-old mistakes.
That's fine.
But yeah,
that was the season to do it.
Yeah. So yeah. sure we'll get to some of those. But yeah, you got that right. That's for sure.
All right. Cincinnati over Cleveland, 24-6. Your boy Jameis was benched in this game. Didn't really.
I mean, at least as terrible as he is, at least he'd probably put up some points, maybe double digits. Yeah.
Yeah, not great.
Amazingly, I mean, the Bengals only have a 7% chance of making it, but there is a path for them. There is a path.
There is a path.
A couple losses. I think they need the Broncos, Colts, and Dolphins to lose. I think they need the Broncos, to lose out. They need to win out, and Colts and Dolphins each need to lose a game, and they'll get in.
Cleveland right now is sitting at the number 5 pick in the draft. Interesting right now, with 2 weeks left, there is already 9 teams in the league that have double-digit losses.
It is incredible. I actually read today that the Jaguars had the number 1 overall pick with 3 wins a couple of years ago, and now there's 6 teams with 3 or less wins.
It's crazy. I mean, at number 9, you have Chicago at 4-11, who just had 2. Granted, it was a trade. 2 top 10 picks a year ago. Now they're going to get another one at 4-11. They are the 9th pick.
Yeah,
and you got other teams. The Saints right now have 9 losses heading into tonight. San Francisco has 9 losses. So with 2 games left, you have 9 teams with double-digit losses. I feel like that's a lot.
It is a lot for sure. And I know the Bears had the 9 pick a couple of years ago, like 2 years ago, and I think they took Fields with the 9 pick. And I do wonder what their record was that year. That'd be really. I'm curious to see what that would have been, because
the year they drafted Fields.
Yeah, because usually you're not. Usually you have more than 4 wins at the 9 overall pick. That's you start getting into the 6 wins. I feel like that we haven't talked about it yet, but that Raiders loss was huge. They went from 2 all the way down to 6.
The Raiders win, you mean?
Oh, sorry, excuse me. Yep, and we bounced all the way up to 2. And we are 1 game out of, because we have the strength of schedule, the weakest one. So we're,
But if you guys end up with the number 2 pick, I think the Giants are going to take either Shador or Cam Ward.
Yep.
That Travis Hunter will be sitting there for you at 2 if you want him.
Yep.
And I would take him.
Yeah.
I would not trade that, but I know you said you want to trade it.
I want, my dream scenario is the 1 pick, the 1 overall seed.
Trade it, trade back, try to get Hunter.
Right, because I feel like the Giants would potentially trade up to stop the Raiders from trading up, get back into 2, get the Hall, and then also get Hunter. The curious thing, I'm looking at this tankathon.com/NFL. There are no teams with 2 picks in the first round next year. It's like there's no trades from last year. Like, obviously it can happen during the draft, but usually there's like 1 or 2 where like how the Bears had their pick and they had the Panthers pick last year. That is not the case this next year, which is curious.
For now.
Yeah. Because I would hope like the Giants would have another pick. Oh, maybe we could trade back with them. So a couple of years ago, the Bears traded up from 9. The Panthers traded up all the way to 1. So maybe it can happen again.
I think if the Giants didn't have the number 1 pick, based on how this past draft went, and they missed out on Caleb, Jayden, and Drake, they would do everything possible to trade up. Yeah, they want 1 or 2.
Yep,
and that's why I think they're taking.
And it's curious. It'd be curious too, because like Jacksonville doesn't need a quarterback if they stay with Hunt. Trevor. Tennessee, if they give Levi Jeans 1 more year. Cleveland, if they give Deshaun another year. Vegas opts new ones. Carolina, the Jets are at 8. They obviously need 1. So, and then to the Bears. So yeah, curious.
It's not a quarterback heavy draft like last year. So you got like 2 options. I mean, that people know of. Obviously, you can draft some other guys coming out. Moving on, the Colts over the Titans, 38-30. This was a blowout at one point. It was 24-7. And then it seemed like they maybe just some garbage time touchdowns. Mason Rudolph started for the Titans, 23 of 34, 252, 2 touchdowns. Jonathan Taylor had a huge game, 29 carries, 218, 3 touchdowns.
He held on to the ball this time.
He listened to the show.
He did.
Which, again, like, comment, share, subscribe.
Yep.
Leave a comment.
Yeah.
Just going to pepper that in.
We did it within the first minute, so that's good. That's important. So
we did it like twice in the first minute.
Keep kicking. We're getting the subs are going up. The views are going up. We're loving it. We're loving it.
You guys are watching.
But make sure you sub so you don't miss anything.
I don't care what anybody says. You guys are watching. I can see the views. We all see the views. They're going up.
That's right.
I didn't have much other.
No. I took the Colts in fantasy for my defense because the Titans' offense is so bad, even with Rudolph starting, and it looked like a great call. Yeah. And then garbage time happened, which is the fucking worst.
Here. The Rams over the Jets, 19-9. So this was the first game I lost. I was 7-0 up until this. It was like a close shit fest game. They were up 6-0, and then 3 field goals? No. Actually, they scored a touchdown. Must have missed the extra point. Rodgers had a touchdown. So, Stinkfest. The Jets are 4-11, and I think sitting at number 8 in the draft. Yes, number 8. So, see what they do there. I did start watching the Enigma. I started watching the Enigma on Netflix. Just got through like episode 2. There's only 3.
How was it? Is he crazy? Is he wacky and wild?
It's interesting. So I think that there's points. You learn a little bit about him growing up, not getting any scholarships and whatnot. I think his thing is always feeling like the outsider has created a little bit of an ego with him. They go into his family dynamic a little bit because I know people were like kind of shitting on him because he doesn't talk to his family. You kind of find out why.
It's funny. I saw we were looking at Netflix last night. It did come. It was like obviously on the list, and there was a brief trailer, or you know how they show clips from the show. And they talk about that with the Bachelor, the Bachelorette, his brother.
His brother was on it and won.
Yeah,
and there was a segment on there where
with the empty chairs.
Yeah, and he goes. I think his thing was they didn't invite him to go, but he was honest. He's like, I wouldn't have gone anyway, but they did it in season. They didn't invite him to go, and they made it very awkward.
The 2 empty chairs was a bit much.
It's not great.
I will give him that. That's fantasy garbo. I'm sorry, reality garbage. Yeah. He's totally right on that. It's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, I think when you watch documentaries like that, I think it just gives you a different perspective of these guys. Yeah. I mean, I think there's still an ego thing where he talks a lot about ego death. I think his thing was always constantly trying to prove people wrong or prove himself right. Because I remember hearing a story when he was on a podcast saying that there was a teacher at Cal that said, you'll never make it or something. Or it was some weird thing with a project or a paper that he had done. They didn't let him redo it. It was something where the teacher was very arrogant with him. They're like, yeah, you're never going to make it. So I think his whole thing was he's always tried to prove people wrong, but by doing that, he may have alienated himself a little bit. But also the family dynamic where he grew up was very strict.
They're like super religious or something.
Yeah, super religious, very strict in that realm. And I think that it's so... And also with your family doing that on TV, that's not great. But so far it's been good. I mean, if you hate the guy, I'd give it a watch anyway just to try to see the other side. He is into, like, he does like to go in the dark.
Yeah.
He likes to do, like, the ayahuasca thing is like the new trendy thing.
What's that, like butthole tanning?
No.
I've heard that's very popular.
That's a thing too where you like, but even with that, you have to do that for a limited amount of time because if you ever get a sunburn on your a-hole,
imagine.
Whew,
I'm not putting.
I feel like there could be something to it, but man, there's times you're out in the sun for too long. You're like, wow, I got really red. Imagine your hole. I mean, I've had a Domino's pepperoni and jalapeno night. Those are rough the next day. I can only imagine what a sunburn would do.
Oh, man.
You're like shitting out scabs for a week. No, ayahuasca is like it's like a hallucinogen thing.
Like mushrooms?
Kind of thing, yeah. What was the word I was trying to say there?
Hallucinogen? I think you had it.
Hallucinogen?
Hallucinogen? I think
that's all right.
I think it's so.
So it's one of those, but I think it takes you down. It's not. I guess it's not like shrooms where you would kind of like have a fun like trip like that. It's more of like it kind of dives deep into like shit that like underlying things with you, and you have to like go through this experience and shit.
Damn.
I think it sounds cool on the surface, but my thing is why I won't ever do shit like this is because I feel like I would get stuck that way.
You just never return to normal?
But I would never return to normal.
Yeah, I'd be afraid of like thinking I was going to fall off the planet or something. You know,
Yeah.
where gravity's just gonna. I don't got time for that.
No, thank you.
No.
I've gone overboard on edibles. That's not fun. And I think the idea of going through something like that, like a deep meditation, or trying to find shit within you and like,
Oh, that's neat.
Address it. That's cool. But because you're taking something to do it, I would get stuck like
I think
that.
that'd have to be just a very controlled environment. But
They
for
do.
me, it's like
the way they do it is very controlled.
Here's what you do. Here's what you're gonna do. Is you go to sleep. You dream. You just dream, because that'll do it.
Yep.
But if you really want to get wild, have someone wake you up and then fall back asleep. Because I don't know about you, but for me, if I wake up in the morning and then fall back asleep, that's when my dreams are like the wildest. That's all I need to do. Don't eat no mushrooms. Just let me fall back asleep.
That's true. That's true. I don't know. I don't know.
As long as you're not hurting anyone, I don't give a
Yeah.
You know? Whatever. Have a ball.
It looks like he's getting something out of it.
Yeah, sure.
But I would just be, for me, I can't do shit like that.
Yeah.
I can't do drugs and shit because I think I would be permanently stuck like that.
That's a totally fair fear.
Like, this is just who I am now.
Yeah. The thing, the wildest thing about Aaron Rodgers is that, and he said it on the clip that I saw too, where he never said anything. He was very quiet, very guarded for years through the media. You never heard anything.
Right.
And then it just flipped.
When he won the Super Bowl.
It's like whatever, the family stuff broke down and he just went totally the other side. And it went from never hearing anything to just hearing everything. And there's going to be a happy medium. Yeah.
I think some of that, the way they talk about it in the show, is the Super Bowl. He got a lot of different sponsorships, and then you start seeing him do commercials. And
I always liked him at first because he did the championship belt. I thought that was cool.
Discount double check.
That's right. Oh, yeah.
They talked about the first time he had paparazzi on him, and I think that he is just not into the celebrity portion. There's people that are like, they don't want the glitz and glamour. We've talked about like Ben Affleck is one of those proponents too. Like, I want to be seen on the field for what I do. I don't want to be followed to the coffee shop. Yeah. And you know, I want to live my life, but I want you to see me here. That's the kind of thing. But anyway, check it out. Enigma on the Netflix. Moving on, my Washington Redskins. 36-33 over the Philadelphia Eagles. There's so much to talk about in this game.
Game of the year.
Game of the year.
It was also on local TV, which was exciting.
Oh, did you watch this one? I did. Oh, yeah, because you guys were on at 4:30.
Yeah. So I was like, it was weird. I was trying to do stuff throughout the game. I was watching it to the side, and I was like, oh, man, they're losing by a good amount. And then I was catching bits and pieces, and then I was like, oh, this is getting real good. So I had to stop what I was doing and sit down. I was folding laundry. So I had to sit down and watch like the last 30 minutes to an hour, whatever it was. Yeah, great game on TV.
Big news out of this one was Jalen Hurts got hurt.
Yep.
Early on in this game, and he was dog walking us with the run game. Him and Saquon in the first half. Saquon ran all over us, but Jalen got hurt. Looked like he might have hurt his shoulder. The way it was like kind of like a bang bang play at the ground. Apparently had a concussion. Don't know his status for next week. They are playing Dallas. I don't know. I forget who's at home.
Because you guys still have a chance at the division, right?
Technically, yes.
Yeah.
If Philly won yesterday, they would have won the division.
Yep.
Kenny Pickett, your boy Kenny Pickett came in.
The return of Tiny Hands McGee.
Kenny Pickett came in. I'm bouncing around here, but Marshawn Lattimore lined up against A.J. Brown.
He got hurt too.
Lattimore had a hamstring, which he's had hamstring problems his whole career, dating back to college. Not happy about that. He made a couple good plays, maybe like 2 to 3 broken up passes. I like that. 3 penalties. 1 was really bad. And then 2 were like bad on the side of the refs. I was like, There was one where AJ was literally had his hand down his collar, and he was grabbing his arm to get it out.
Yeah.
And they threw the flag on Marshawn. Not great. Didn't love that. Saquon, I don't know how many yards he had in the first half, but he had a big 68-yard run for a touchdown, untouched. After that, in the second half, we shut him down.
Yeah, I noticed that, especially that last drive where I don't remember seeing him at all, which I thought was strange. But
his longest run after that 68-yarder was 11 yards. They shut him down. Wow. He had some runs for losses. Obviously, without Jalen being in, it was a different dynamic. With Kenny Pickett, he's not going to run as much. They were driving towards the end to really put this game out of reach and nail in the coffin. Devontae Smith had a did you see that one?
Yep.
Right over the middle. no one around him.
Sometimes it's better to be
Bobbled
lucky.
it.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. It is the name of the game in any sport. Sometimes you just get lucky, but a lot has to happen after the luck.
That's
So,
fair.
You
But
gotta,
Washington held, after being down 21-7 in the first quarter, Washington held them to just 4 field goals. The third quarter and the fourth quarter, second half, just 4 field goals. But holding them to a field goal on that one kept it a 1-score game, which gave Jayden the opportunity to go down and be the hero of the day.
Yep. Now, here's a thought, and this happened a few weeks ago too, and I'm curious about this. Greg Olson talked about it a little bit after the game, but they're up by 3, right? At the end there, the Eagles.
When we got the ball, they were up 5.
What? Before they kicked that field goal, what were they up by, 2 or 3?
2.
Oh, never mind then. Okay, so that made sense why they kicked the field goal, because if they did it, then the field goal would win it. Okay, but a few weeks ago, what happened? No,
why Washington went for 2? You mean?
No, a few weeks ago, a team to kick a field goal to make it a 6-point game.
Yeah.
Which forced the other team to go score a touchdown. I think it was actually the Vikings game, and it forced the Vikings to go score a touchdown. And people were like, maybe they should have just gone for it on 4th down, because if they get it, game's over. If they don't, it's a 3-point game. But then on the other side of the field, the Vikings had a 4th down.
Yeah.
They probably would have kicked the field goal to tie it, but instead they went for it and won the game. So, but this it did not matter in this game because they're up by 2.
Right.
But yeah, awesome ending, awesome last drive. I loved it as a Jayden Daniels super fan. Amazing. Loved it.
You're gonna get that jersey.
I'm hoping. It really depends what happens in this game. We'll see what happens with Reed.
He threw for it was 24 of 39, 258 yards, 5 touchdowns. That is the first time a Washington quarterback has thrown for 5 touchdowns since 1991. Wow. Mark Rippon.
Big
do
year.
You know what happened in that year?
I do know what happened. Big year for Rippon fans.
I think they said it's also the first time we've had 10 wins this late in the season since
91, right?
1991.
Yeah.
A lot happened here. The first drive, we went for it on 4th down, which I was all for, but it was one of those delayed handoffs where you turn and you're like this, and it's very obvious you're handing the ball off. They got stopped. So it was a turnover on downs. Robinson had 2 fumbles. Jayden threw 2 picks. So it was an ugly game. It was 5 turnovers total plus the turnover on downs.
Yep.
But somehow we squeaked it out.
Yeah, it was the second game of the year where a team turned it over 5 times and still won.
That was Detroit that did that too,
against
right?
the Texans on Sunday Night Football, I think.
Washington needs to just win 1 game, and they're in the playoffs.
Nice.
Just 1.
Yep.
Just 1.
Or have someone lose, right?
Well, if
the magic number is 1, let's say that.
If we win 1 of the next 2, but also if
don't put it in the hands of someone else, just do it yourself.
Because Atlanta is 2 games behind us. So what would need to happen is if we lost out.
Atlanta's technically leading their division right now.
Then whoever because the Bucks lost.
Yeah.
So the Bucks are a game out. So if Atlanta beats if we lose out, we would need the Bucks to lose at least 1.
Mm-hmm.
But
or Seahawks.
I'm just saying, win 1 game.
It's go, yeah.
We have Atlanta. We're at home against Atlanta on Sunday Night Football. And then we have to go to Dallas.
Oh, that's why they made that Sunday Night Football. That makes more sense now.
Yep. Have to go to Dallas in Week 18. I would prefer to have Week 18 mean nothing for us.
Yeah.
Except maybe moving up to the 6th seed.
Yep. I gotcha. Nice.
So, cheers to my Redskins.
Cheers.
All right, moving on. The Carolina Panthers, 36-30 over the Cardinals. It looked like they were kind of running away with it, and then this game ended up in overtime. But I am happy that Bryce Young is playing well.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I picked the Panthers to win, which I rarely do. Mm-hmm. I will take that.
That was a good call. Yeah, I watched actually after your game was over. They switched to this game in overtime, and I watched the end of that. Chubba Hubba getting that scamper for the touchdown.
Chubba Hubba, 152 yards.
Yep, Cardinals were eliminated from playoff contention. And the more I see these other games, like we lost to the Cardinals, or the Panthers scoring 36. Lost to the Rams. We lost to the Titans and the Colts. It's just like, holy crap, we are dog shit. We are as bad as our record.
We are dog shit.
Yeah, we're as bad as our record. It's ugh.
Not great. It's not great. Moving on. The Vikings over the Seahawks, 27-24. I was like, I need the Vikings to win because I would need everybody in the West really who's not winning the division to lose. Also need whoever's not winning the South to lose.
Yep.
They pulled it out. Geno did play this game. He actually had a good game.
That is funny. All the NFC West teams lost, huh? Yeah, Geno had a really good game back from the injury. But, Darnold, another good game. Jefferson came up
Say
big.
that again?
D came up big. JJ came up big. I saw that touchdown to Jefferson again. I don't know how these dudes sometimes. Kelsey is famous for this, where it's just like, how is he so open all of the time? Like, what the hell?
How does he do it?
Yeah, it's just wild. It's like these dudes are running free, and watching the Patriots, it's just
that's not that way.
Nope.
So this was because there's finally a team in the West. I wanted to bring this up. The point differential for teams in the NFC West is -18, -1, -18, and +2.
Who's +2?
There's the Cardinals.
Oh,
they are the
funny.
only team, and it's barely. They're the only team in that division that has a positive point differential, but they're hanging on by a thread. The only other one like that is the NFC South, where you have 3 teams that are negative point differential, but the Buccaneers have a +75, so it's not as close. But I was looking at that earlier. I was like, wow.
That's nuts.
It's like barely over. It's everybody in that division potentially has a.
I think that you saw that a couple of years ago. That famous Vikings team we always talk about. They had won all those games, but their point differential
was trash.
Yeah. That's usually the better sign of a team's ineptitude or goodness, I guess you can say.
Right now, the Lions have the highest in the league with +194.
Yeah.
Interesting. What do the Chiefs have? The Chiefs, who are 14-1, have a point differential of 78. This is not a lot.
No, especially that last game when they won by 2 scores for the first time in like 10 weeks, definitely.
Yeah, most of the other teams actually. Wow, if you look at the Steelers, who are 10-5, +54.
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah,
really wild.
Yep.
Really wild. The Buffalo Bills over the New England Patriots, 24-21. A little scary. They were up 14-0 at one point.
Yeah. You watched the whole thing?
I did, yes.
Yeah. That first touchdown from Drake, though.
I'm saying.
To Booty.
And they finally said Booty.
Yeah,
That's great.
Yeah. And, we talk about guys not being wide open. He had to slot that bad boy in. And I was just, ooh, that was so good. More, I said last week that I say the same thing every week, and guess what? I'm going to do it again because we jumped out to a hot start, but couldn't maintain. Stupid mistakes. We had an interception in the end zone, which was awesome, and then he tries to run it out, and then it's like he tried to get tackled at the 1. He dove like he was going for a touchdown.
You still need that draft pick. Let's be honest. You still need that draft pick.
It's like he was getting tackled, and instead of just falling backwards, he dove out. I don't know what he was doing. Drake still based in 22-year-old plays, but again, I don't think the team doesn't do him any favors. The play calling doesn't do him any favors. Why, when you're backed up against your own goal line, are you calling a design play where you throw the ball backwards? That just seems like a recipe for disaster, which it was.
But they had at least one design run.
They did. They did, yeah.
You got your wish there.
Yep. And I think there was a penalty on it.
Well.
So there was holding. Yeah, Hunter Henry held. So when he tried to go for the touchdown, he took it up, bounced it outside. He did scramble a little bit, which I like to see. But yeah, that was the one design run. He had the quarterback sneak when they were on the -1 or whatever, the half-yard line.
Yeah.
But the one throwing behind really frustrated me, doubly because it affected me in fantasy because my opponent had the Bills defense, and it's just, you're just asking for trouble. Why are you throwing it backwards? Why? And as soon as it happened, I'm like, that's a fumble.
Yeah.
And I just immediately, that was it.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck.
I just think the way that you see him play on a really bad team.
Yeah.
I think you got something there, though.
I think so, too.
He doesn't get rattled. And this is one thing that I said about Jayden going back, though. He scored 5 touchdowns. Jayden's best asset is his composure.
Yeah.
That's his best asset. It's not like, he can run, he can throw. It's how he throws 2 interceptions, and we had turned the ball over 5 times.
Yeah.
And we still won the game because Terry said it best in the post game. We never flinch.
Yep.
And I think you can kind of see that with Drake, too. He's on a dog shit team right now. But I think you got something there.
Yep. And you, like it even says here, the Bills snuff out Patriots screen pass. If you're going to do a screen pass, go over the line of scrimmage. And also his first interception, or his only interception, Drake May, it was the right play and the right read. I was reading online that the 2 guys got crossed up and messed up their routes. We're in week 15. How are you still messing up your route? and costing your guy. Just seems weird.
What do you think with Mayo? We say this every week. What do you think? Like, you think he stays?
I think he gives him at least one more year. Mm-hmm. He did make one of the interviews he did. He made a okay point where he said the biggest leap in the NFL is from year 1 to year 2.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, he sees that in the same way as a coach. But I feel like you shouldn't be learning this stuff on the fly in the NFL.
But they shouldn't have. That's not his fault that they hired him, you know?
No, but he was also quasi the associate head coach with Belichick. Why didn't you learn this stuff then? Like, you weren't playing calling the plays on defense. Maybe you should have been paying attention to some other things.
Well, it was no secret that he was the successor.
Yeah, right.
Even before Bill got axed.
I did appreciate he got a little more aggressive. He did the fake punt, which was neat, really deep in his end zone. But then they punted it again like 4 plays later.
Right.
But then later on in the game, they're on the 40, our 40, on 4th and 1. I'm like, just go for it. Didn't do it. Like, what are you playing for? You know, you want to beat your divisional opponent. I'm glad they put up a good fight against a good team on the road. But I feel like they could have done more. And they just continue to leave points on the table, unfortunately. But, you know, more of the same.
You're also going up against the Bills.
Yeah, and we held Josh Allen in check, which was surprising because the last few games he's had like 10 touchdowns.
He didn't look great yesterday.
No, hurts his MVP campaign. So I was overall happy, entertaining game, and I just continue to see growth from Mr. Drake. And now we're at the 2 overall pick.
There you go.
Yeah.
We got Travis Hunter maybe going to New England.
I would take it. I wish he was another inch or two taller, but JSN for the Seahawks shows you don't need to be like.
What would you use him as? Ideally,
I would say wide receiver because I was not aboard the wide receiver train. I was thinking offensive lineman, but seeing how Drake has been performing, I was like, I would rather 5 okay linemen than 1 really good lineman and a bunch of terrible ones.
Yeah. Whereas
I can do 1 really good wide receiver and a couple terrible ones.
See,
I wouldn't want him doing both.
That would be for Washington. It's like, man, what would you do with him? Because you need both.
I know. It's just the risk of injury scares me, especially if you have to. And also during the NFL game is, in my opinion, and I believe this is true just based off of things that I read, is the NFL game is just infinitely more difficult.
I don't think he can play both. I think
right.
if he went to Washington,
like one
somehow,
or the other, which one? Yeah, I
it's like I don't. Yeah. I think that they would lean more towards corner.
Yep.
Because they have made do
with
the wideouts. Plus, they drafted Luke and they probably develop him. But for you guys, probably more so for wideout.
And also, like playing both physically is difficult enough, but the NFL is just more complicated than college. So if a team wanted to try and get him at both, like how he can't split time like for the plays, it just can't do it. No. It's too much. It's too much. Yeah. Too many different things. So I would say wide receiver, but I haven't watched any of his college stuff, so I'm going to wait for people who are smarter than me to tell me how that looks.
Hey, man. All right, moving on. Aiden O'Connell's back.
20 watch.
So is 19.
20 watch. 20 watch. I was watching this one with great interest, not just for the pick, but also just to see if they scored 20.
Dude, they have scored 19 points. Whether they won or lost, I think they've scored 19 points 4 or 5 times.
Yeah. This
season.
Yeah.
They won. They beat the Jags 19-14 as a shit bowl. I picked the Jags, but with O'Connell coming back, I forgot they could go from 9 to 19.
Yeah. So they did show the stadium for this, and it was really sad because there was no one there. I mean, it's Vegas already, which is not a great home crowd, and they usually get the travel people to come in, but who's traveling for the Jaguars? So. Not a good look. Not a good look.
Pathetic.
Yep.
But not great. 19 yet again.
Yep.
With that win, the Raiders fell to what? 6.
Yeah, from 2.
6 in the draft order. So, anyway, moving on. The Dolphins over the 49ers, 29-17. I picked the Niners. Should have known better. That was the cross-country thing that we had talked about, but the Rams actually pulled it out, but they were playing the Jets. Mm-hmm. The Niners are officially eliminated from the playoffs. The Dolphins have, I believe, the slimmest of hopes. Are they? I think.
Yeah, right now they have an 8% chance.
Technically, still alive at 7-8, which is funny in that division too. They're in second place, under 500, at 7-8, and then you look at the NFC North, and you have, the third place team is Tampa at 10-4 going into tonight. So Green Bay. Green Bay could be 11-4 and be in third place in their division. So,
this game's gonna be a blowout. Packers are running away with this.
Sometimes it be like that.
Yeah. Yeah, the Saints have no shot.
Oh, they're trash.
Yeah.
Trash. Oh, yeah, 14-0. How you doing? All right.
Driving.
The Dallas Cowgirls over the Tampa Bakers, 26-24. No one saw this coming.
No, this is sad.
The Cowgirls are happy to play spoiler right now.
Yeah.
And they are doing so.
Oh, God. It was just, I didn't watch this, but I had Rashid White going. Everything that could have gone wrong in fantasy did. Like, I have a 3-point lead. Well, I haven't looked. Reed could have done something, but I have Rashid White, and, of course, Irving snipes a touchdown from him. The Bills get a touchdown throwing it backwards. White had a fumble. That's -2. Stevenson had a fumble. That's -2.
Yep.
Just a shitty week all the way around.
This was a game that Tampa should have gone in and won. But, again, Dallas right now.
I'm on Kamara.
I mean, granted, they're not beating anybody. Well, they beat Washington. I'll give them that. And they beat the Giants. They lost to the Bengals, but they only lost by 7. They've won 4 out of their last 5, and the only game they lost by just a touchdown. They have to finish at Philly and against Washington. So they're at home against Washington.
Mm-hmm.
So they could play spoiler yet again to Philly, because if they beat Philly and Washington wins, that last game is going to mean something, because Washington could steal the division.
Yep.
So I will be rooting for Dallas this week. You heard it live. I'll be rooting for Dallas. If Washington wins, we're in the playoff. That's fine. If it ended right now, we'd be playing Philly, and most likely, although they could move up. It's interesting. Right now, we'd play Philly, but if somehow we leapfrog them for the division, we would probably play Green Bay, maybe. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. A lot can happen.
The best part about all this is that the NFC East is guaranteed another new division winner.
Correct. And that is going on year 20. 20. You're 20. And this is what I just brought up yesterday. My cousin is a Cowgirls fan. And I said, this is the problem with... Now, granted, that division in the last 20 years has produced 3 Super Bowls, okay? So it's not like they got shut out, but, they've produced 3 Super Bowls. But when you can't even say that your team has repeated winning the division, how do you not blow it up at some point?
Right.
Even Philly has gone through a different coaches and different quarterbacks, and they've sustained success. The Giants have moved on from coaches, and obviously Eli was there for a long time. Washington continues every 4 years to redo themselves. Mm-hmm. But how do you not, at some point, blow it up? You're not that good. You can't say you're that good if you've not even won the division, back-to-back times in 20 years.
Yeah.
None of them have done it.
Nope.
And honestly, the Giants winning 2 of those 3 Super Bowls, one was the wild card year, where I feel like New England, not to take anything away from them, New England's bubble had to burst at some point, and they were riding the wave as the wild card at 9-7. So, I mean, even that was I'm not saying it was a fluke, but it wasn't like they were dominant. They were 9-7.
Yeah. I mean, they won the one that mattered. If it was a 7-game series, probably would have been a 4-1, but...
Probably.
Hey, that's a one-game series.
Doesn't matter. They won the one.
Matter.
But I'm just saying, even in that, winning this, and that's okay. They won the Super Bowl at 9-7. That's fine. They could win it at fucking 7-9 if they made it.
Yep.
It's just a point that there is not sustained dominance. And I think in the last 20 years, I would say Philly is probably the best of the bunch, because when McNabb was there, they went to 4 straight championship games. Mm-hmm. 3 or 4 straight championship games.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, it might have been 5. Gosh, it might have even been 5.
Yeah. And they made it to 1 Super Bowl. They lost. They won a Super Bowl. So I feel like they've had the most success, but they haven't even won a division back to back in 20 years. So interesting notes. That was the week.
Blow it up.
That was.
And the last game is going here. The Packers are about to make it a 3-score game.
I needed the Saints, but I'll take the Packers.
Oh, no. Yes. Oh, boy. I did not want that to be a touchdown.
You're listening live to Mo's fantasy team either making it or dying.
Yeah.
You might know by the end.
Yep. So, I'm up by 1. So I'm toast. I'm toast. If he scored a touchdown here, that was it. I'm up 114 to 113. Get in there, baby. Yeah. Yeah, I'm literally up by one. Like one more reception of 10 yards, and then I'm done.
Do you have a hot take?
So I don't have one from Jessica. She says I don't have one.
No, that's not an
She's
excuse.
just been so browbeaten. She said, I do love Drake May, though. So maybe I'll give my own hot take. I'm going to leapfrog her and say Drake May will be an MVP within 3 years.
Wow. All right, that's a scorcher.
Yeah.
That's a hot take.
Yep.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. She does love Drake May. She has his jersey, although they haven't won since she bought the jersey. That hot take of that they're going to lose out. They won the first game, but they have not won since.
Yeah, that's true.
That was close. But, yeah. So that's mine.
An MVP in 3 years.
Yeah. Say 3.
But they better get that motherfucker some talent. 'Cause goddamn. You can't win MVP when your team sucks that bad.
That's true.
Especially when you're the quarterback.
That's true. But it's not called the cold take of the week or Jessica's cold take. I had to make it for her, though.
Correct.
Celtics are losing to the Magic by 8. They're winning by like 15. That's my other hot take. Celtics not loving it. Although
Foot off the gas.
Tatum was a late scratch due to an illness. So
yeah,
that might be related to it. But yeah, they're definitely. But it's also basketball. There's 82 freaking games. Let's get to the playoffs.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yep.
Let's head into that fantasy corner, boys.
Yeah, so you definitely heard some of it. Right now, I am up by 1.12. I need Reed to not do anything.
Literally just get benched at this point.
He's at 1.5 points. He just had a nice little end around. If he scored that touchdown, it would have been game over. My team, I've been putting up like 140 every week, and this week I decided to put up 114. Like I said, Stevenson fumbled it. There's -2. White fumbled, -2. Sutton didn't do great. Hill got a touchdown, but only 3 receptions. Adams had a good game. Laporta had a touchdown. And then the biggest problem is Kamara got hurt. And I had to put in Elijah Moore, of all the bums in the bum-ass world. So that didn't do anything for me. And then I didn't pick the Eagles on defense because I thought the Commanders would score a lot of points, which they did. I just wasn't expecting 5 turnovers. So that also hurt me. And also the what's them called doing garbage time touchdown points. So whatever, I'm probably going to get bounced, but the other team on the other side is a wagon and is probably going to win, but anything's possible.
Anything's possible. In the Cheese League, I will skip myself because it doesn't matter because I'm not in it, although I did beat Jessica. Moving on into the XFL Cheese League Super Bowl.
I don't even know what happened.
Is MVP Laura and Bree. So let me break this down.
So she beat Liam.
It was a up and down, back and forth. It was looking good, then it was looking bad. She put up 288 points to Liam's 252. Christ. Yeah. It was.
I don't think I put anything. I don't think I ever put up over 200 in the league.
Well, she had Aubrey from Dallas who 4 field goals, 2 extra points. And as you know, if you listen, the Cheese League, your kicker can get you literally 116 points. 116 points, and that pushed it over the edge. I mean, she didn't really get a lot of points from. She had Russ, she had Doodle Dowdle, she had Jennings. She didn't really get a lot of points. Barkley had a game and a half in the first half.
Yep.
And then obviously Aubrey. Yeah. So she squeaked out a win. Well, she won by 30, but it was close. At one point, her percentage to win went down significantly. And then Cheese was up for a while too. He had Hurts, which that kind of screwed him.
Yeah.
He was still winning for a while, and I don't know. Cheese got bounced.
3. By 3.
Less than 3.
That is painful.
Less than
Connor
3.
got hurt too mid-game.
Yep, and he was having a good game. He had 56 points from Connor.
Just for a quick point of reference for everyone, he has Boswell as his kicker, who got 36 points. I have Boswell in my money league, which is standard points for kickers. He got 6. So
honestly, I think that the standard scoring is not fun. I like the steroid league.
I appreciate. I enjoy the steroid league because it's just for funsies.
Right.
If there was like a lot of money into it, wouldn't feel so fun.
Right.
But I'm just trying to give like a point of reference for folks. Be like, oh, okay, that's what get you 36 points.
It's a whole to do, but Cheese's season got cut short.
At first, I was a bit of a hardo about it, and I was like, this is really annoying. But then I was like, stop being a little bitch, and I leaned into it a little bit more. And I was like, okay, it's more fun. I get it.
It's definitely fun.
So I definitely had to had an internal conversation with myself, which people don't do enough. People need to do that more often.
Do that. Just be like, am I the problem here?
Exactly.
So next week when Cheese is on, he will not be presenting the trophy to himself. I think it would have been
no offense to Cheese.
Hilarious if he came on and said,
yeah. No offense to Cheese, but I am glad that was not the case because that would have been kind of like funny.
It would have been hilarious. Honestly, I think it would have been so funny. It would have been
way better if he could have presented it to one of us, which I would have appreciated.
Oh, I know. Yeah, not so lucky. But yeah, so
sorry,
he lost by his season ends less than 3 points to Bree. He was running away with it. I thought he was going to win that game, but when I saw Hurts go down, but he was still winning up until the end, and then Laura pulled it out. So Laura's team is 12-2 during the season, so she's running away with it. But what was Bree's record? 9-5. You just got to make the playoffs, really. It's all about those matchups and who's healthy.
Yeah, but if you look at her PF wasn't that great. So
matchups, though.
Yep.
But she does put up. She's had games where she put up a lot of points.
It's all about making the playoffs. In my money league, we have a 3-time champion, and she's great. But she either makes the playoffs and wins the whole thing, or just
dies out.
Yeah. It's funny. Like if she gets in the play, I'm pretty sure the 3 times she's made the playoffs, she has won out. I don't think she's ever had a playoff loss. So it's all about just getting to the playoffs, and then it's kind of a crapshoot.
I was just looking at this one though. My other league, Greg was going to win and make the Super Bowl. He's projected to lose because somebody has Jacobs, and really, if Jacobs gets 2 more points,
he's already got 2 touchdowns in this game.
If he gets him 3 more points, it's over. So Greg might win.
This might have been the worst fumble I've ever seen in my life. Look how bad this was.
Oh my God!
The way he's jumped to the side,
just threw it to him. Cheese also. Oh my God! Cheese lost in the other league by 3 points.
Oh my God! He's having a bad week of fantasy.
Oh dude, he lost by 3.8, and in our league he lost by 2 points something.
And if you look at the kickers, she had Bass who got 39. So that was the difference maker right there.
Damn, dude, he lost both leagues by a combined less than 6 points. That's wild. That's rough.
Yep.
So I don't know who I'm playing next week. They still do the games, right? Even if you're out.
Yeah, in my money league we have the losers bracket, and the ultimate loser has to do a punishment for the ultimate winner. So
that's fair.
That's something we do.
But I don't know who I would be playing because it doesn't have the schedule. How do I see that?
I have no idea. It's probably in there somewhere, I would imagine. Some past things have been getting your chest waxed was a punishment. I made my cousin John watch all the Twilight movies and live tweet them.
That's awful.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Although when I did it, I thought there were 3 movies. Turns out there was 5, so I only made him do 3.
Yeah, that's awful.
What was it last year? I forget what it was last year. I don't remember.
Somebody, I don't know if it was Alex or my cousin we were talking about. I think it was my cousin that said the punishment that somebody had to do in one of his leagues was they had to go to a bar from open to close.
Yeah, I've heard of this one before.
Cheese and I have talked about doing that for fun.
For funsies, yeah.
Let's go to All Stars or Bows from 11 a.m. to 1 in the morning. That's awesome. I would tank intentionally. I think that would be great.
One of the ones I've heard is you had to be at an IHOP for 24 hours, and every pancake you ate cut an hour off your time. So if you eat 12 pancakes, you're only there for 12 hours.
Dude, that's so wild. Imagine that eating 12 pancakes.
And
you still have to be there for 12 hours?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dude. I would love to do a sit-in. That'd be hilarious.
That's great.
Yeah.
You want to do it one time?
Yeah, we have to figure out what
Cheese and I have talked about doing it for one of our birthdays for years, and obviously with him having children, it's a little bit difficult.
Maybe we can do a show.
We'll do just a
12
marathon
hours,
show.
live stream, 12 hours.
Yeah, there we go.
Is it usually 11? 11 to 1, I'd be even more than that.
Yeah,
I would hope,
14 hours.
what I would suggest is some sort of day with a lot of sports on the TV, like if it was an Olympics time where there's just sports all day long, from sun up to sundown, or a football extravaganza with a London game all the way to like Sunday Night Football.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. We could do that easy.
Easy peasy.
I would do that. The sit-in.
Yeah,
we've talked about it for years. That's not a punishment.
Bring the kids, right?
Well, if you go to a certain kind of place, not Bo's, but if you went to like an All-Stars when they were open, you could do that because they had food and stuff.
Oh, for sure. The only caveat I would add is like you'd have to get one drink an hour or two every 2 hours. You have to drink something. I don't know.
Yeah, might want to Uber home that night.
For sure. One of the things with the punishments, like it can never be like dangerous, obviously, or like you have to spend a ton of money, so that could get expensive. So I don't know if we'd want to do that one, but yeah.
But even just having to sit there, you don't have to.
Just chill.
Yeah, just
bring a book.
I don't know. I feel like I would do it. I would be great at it.
Oh, that'd be
Send me to Bo's. I'll go play pool.
The only person who probably wouldn't want it to happen is Jessica. She's like, wait, you get the day off from the kids? You used to get to fucking chill at a fucking bar all day.
Yeah, it's not great. I
told him, bring the kids. Bring the kids.
Yeah. Go to Bo's. Yeah. Sit up top. Let them play pool.
You'd have a great time. You'd love it.
Yeah.
There'd be so many colors.
All right, let's move into the picks for week 17.
Oh boy. Last week I am 10-5, trending towards 11-5 to finish the week out. I'm just gonna guess the Packers are gonna win this. I'm gonna jinx it. That way I can go do my numbers real quick.
I am 11-4. With the Packers win, I would be 12-4. I started off a 7-0, and then
7-1 or 6-1 or something.
Bottomed out.
What am I? 144. So what's 155 and 85? I think that math checks out. I think. Oh boy.
Week in total. I'm not going to do it yet because the game's not over, and I'm going to do week 17.
I already did it. I'm jinxing both of us. Sorry. But I do not foresee the Saints with Spencer Rattler coming back to win this game.
Absolutely not.
Week 17. A couple of years ago, this would have been the last game of the season, but we got another week after this. And part of the reason we are here recording on a Monday and not our normal Thursday is that there are 2 Christmas games this year on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of years ago during the COVID season, there was a few random like Tuesday, Wednesday games, but this is the first time the NFL is like, yeah, let's just do that. And it's all the teams who played on Saturday. So it's kind of like a Sunday to Thursday game. Not great, but here we are because, the NFL just can't stop getting money from streaming services.
I'm saying.
And these are both on Netflix. Now, I don't know about you. I've watched a couple live things, not even that many. A couple live things on Netflix, and I have always had a buffering issue.
I watched I think Cat Williams live had a buffering issue. I watched Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, big time issues. So you got two Netflix games, and then literally next week, or the following week, you're starting Raw on a weekly basis.
Right. So I did watch the hot dog eating contest thing they had at Special. I don't think I saw buffering issues there, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
I watched the Tom Brady roast.
I watched that after.
There may have been a teeny buffer there. The very first one I remember was when Jessica watched a reunion show for one of those reality, and it didn't even come up. It never even came. Like, it was supposed to start at 9, and it just never did. Jeez. And they're like, "Sorry, we fucked up. We're gonna just play it late." And there it was.
Oopsie.
Yeah, sorry. Really concerned about Raw in a few weeks, how that's gonna go, and then even these games here. So. Well, out of a curiosity, I'll probably put it on. Definitely, I think I'll see the first game for sure, at least part of it.
Yeah.
The second game will be trouble with the driving around and going to places and stuff.
Agreed.
But 2 games on Christmas. First game here at 1 o'clock. I thought the Chiefs were at home, but I guess not. We got the 14-1 Chiefs traveling to the 10-5 Steelers. Chiefs are 3-point favorites.
Again, I have no reason to not pick the Chiefs, so I will pick the Chiefs. At Pittsburgh, though, again, they're both playing on a short week, but I'll take the Chiefs. Again, no reason to not pick them.
The Steelers the last few weeks haven't really been impressing me much. Them and the Ravens have been going in opposite directions, so I think I'm going to go Chiefs, and for that same reason, I'm going to go Ravens in the 4:30 game. For that, the flip-flop.
Yes, I will also pick the Ravens there over the Texans.
I might do maybe I'm not going to, this is not my money pick, but I kind of want to do a parlay here. I just don't know. Wait, was that me or you?
That was me.
Oh, sorry. Wait, why am I apologizing?
I dropped my phone into the mic. Sorry.
I didn't say.
How dare you make me do that?
The 4:30 game. I'm sorry. The Ravens are 5.5-point favorites. They're on the road in Houston. I just don't know which point I'm gonna have to look at it this weekend and see what I decide to do on that little 2-game parlay just to make it interesting. Then we have a Thursday game. The regular Prime Video Thursday game at 8:15 p.m. The 8-7 Seahawks are traveling to the 4-11 Bears. Seahawks are 3.5-point favorites.
I will take the Seahawks. I don't have a reason to not. I don't have a reason to pick the Bears. They're lifeless.
Yep.
Top 10 pick on the way again.
They are probably not going to win again ever since that Hail Mary. That really, really fucked them up.
Clearly. My God.
They call it incomplete pass? Oh, wait, what? What did I miss? Did they call that roughing the passer?
It's weak.
That's very weak. Yep,
Weak if it is.
They did. So maybe we'll do a 3-game parlay here. We got a little Wednesday, Thursday action. I don't hate it. All right. Then Saturday, we got the flexed in. It's like there's some games you want to get flexed in for. And there's some games you do not want to get flexed in for. It's not terrible for me because it's a 1 o'clock Saturday, which actually isn't terrible, but
it might be.
What do you mean? The game itself?
No, but it might be. Although we could watch it here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's fine. They're out of the play. Whatever.
We might be able to watch it here. You have the network on your thing?
On the yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Yeah. I forgot about that, but they're all, I'm not missing anything there. But it's on NFL Network, 1 o'clock. We got the 9-6 Chargers who are fighting for their playoff lives. I think they're in right now. They are. They're the 6th seed. So they're going to want to beat us, but they're traveling on the road to the 3-12 Patriots. The Los Angeles Chargers are 4-point favorites.
That's a cross-country thing, you know?
Oh, you're right. I know. I want to pick the Patriots.
I don't. And I'm not going to. I think that's why it's a 4-point spread.
Yeah.
Because the Chargers are much better.
Yep.
But again, they're traveling cross country.
I could see the Patriots covering. I'll say that much.
Yeah, close win by the Chargers.
Yep. Now this is actually, I enjoy this Saturday. This is the one I was really talking about. Last Saturday they did the 2 games because of the Christmas games. Now this is the back-to-back-to-back. You get the 1 o'clock game. And you get the 4:30 on NFL Network where the 9-6 Broncos are traveling to the 7-8 Bengals. Bengals are 3.5-point favorites. I didn't realize they're playing each other. That's interesting.
I'm going to pick Cincinnati at home. It should be a good game. If it was at Denver, I may pick differently. Drake. But I'm going to pick the Bengals at home over the Broncos.
Yep. Just to be different, I think I'm going to go Broncos. They seal it. They seal the playoffs with the victory because the Bengals defense is still really bad, and the Broncos have a defense.
Fair enough.
So that's all I'm going based off of. And then at night, 8 o'clock NFL Network. This is actually, was this our game last year? I think it was because we played. No, that was Christmas Eve at night. 8 o'clock at NFL Network. We have the 7-8 Cardinals who were just bounced from the playoffs. They must have had some bad conference record or something because the fact that they're 7-8 and already bounced when all the other teams are still in it is kind of crazy. Traveling to the 9-6 Rams. Rams are 5.5-point favorites. I don't know.
Give me the Rams. Easy.
Yeah,
Done.
this division is always so weird. They always beat you could cross like who beats who, when, where. It's like a circle. They all beat one, who beats the other, who beats the other, who beats the other, who beats the other. Yep. But because the Rams are playing for the playoffs in the division and they're at home, I will take the Rams. Oh, fumble. Went out of bounds. All right. Now we're back to Sunday. 1 o'clock. We have the 4-11 Jets traveling to the 12-3 Bills, and the Bills are 10-point favorites.
I think they cover.
Yeah,
take the Bills and they cover.
Yeah, Jets are toast. The only reason I wanted to win that game against the Bills is because I want the Patriots to have the same record as the Jets at the end of the year. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah.
Now, if the Bills win here, or if the Chiefs win, there's a good chance the Bills rest their starters for Week 18. So we might squeak out that 4-win. Another big thing is our win-loss was 4.5 over under. So it looks like we're gonna get in that under there. I remember saying that was like the perfect number, 4.5. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna get. I'm pretty sure we're gonna finish with 4. That's my guess.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Russell. I was gonna say Vegas, and I saw that guy's name is Russell, and I just said Russell. So Bills are gonna win, and as you said, they're probably gonna cover because the Jets are toast.
Dunzo.
Yeah. 1 o'clock. We have the 3-12 Raiders traveling to the 5-9 Saints, who are just playing right now.
This is a shit bowl. There's a couple of these shit bowl games.
Yep. Yeah, it's getting towards the end of the year. Some of these games are going to matter quite a bit, or quite a few are not for positioning in playoffs. And so
I mean, they're putting up a goose egg right now against Green Bay. I know, obviously, the Raiders are not the Packers, but
and Spencer Rattler's playing. I didn't realize Derek Carr got hurt again, or did they bench him?
I don't think Carr was playing.
Yeah, he's not. I didn't realize he got hurt again. I thought he came back.
Well, you know what? Aiden O'Connell can put up 19 points at least. So give me the Raiders on the road.
Yeah. Yep. They're going to win, and they're going to win. Rhode Island, 2-time collegiate head coach. He coached at URI.
I'm going to tell you, when I watched this guy, when we played him, I'm not a fan.
Oh, no? Was he very
He's screaming. Did you see a few weeks ago? He's screaming at like a rookie punter. Or a kicker because he made the wrong move. He was screaming. Kamara had to get in and separate him. You didn't see that?
No.
He's too emotional, too much of a hothead. Oh, not a fan.
Maybe that's why he was fired from URI. I don't know. I think I'm going to agree with you on this one. I don't have any. Oh, God, he's getting tackled again. Yeah, okay. Let's go. Okay, that made my choice. I'm going with the Raiders.
Raiders, back-to-back wins. How you doing? 19-16.
Oh, my God. That would crack me up. I would. Oh, gosh. Alrighty. And then we get another team on the bubble here with a 14% chance of making the playoffs. We have the 7-8 Colts at 1 o'clock on Fox, traveling to the 2-13 Giants. I think the Colts will win, but I'm just going to say the Giants will cover.
Oh, yeah. The Giants are going in for that number 1 spot in the draft.
I would love for the Giants to win this game. Gosh, that would end this show on a positive note. Well, at least one of our teams is doing well. Fair. But for me, anyway, on this side of the table, I would love for that because it would give me some hope going forward.
Absolutely.
And it'd give us a lot to talk about leading up to the draft for sure. It would be.
It's nice that one of the teams actually has some sort of playoff implications because last season. Yep. We were just in it for the draft.
Yes.
4-13.
Yes.
It was not great.
Yes. Yes, sir. And also, I'm going to say that too because Taylor's still playing at a high level right now, and the Giants have no answers for anyone. I don't even know who's their freaking quarterback currently. Next, 1 o'clock, 7-8 Cowboys traveling to the 12-3 Eagles. Eagles are 9.5-point favorites. I'm going to imagine that is going to depend on Hurts's recovery.
The Cowboys have won 4 out of their last 5. And they only lost by 7 against the Bengals. However, assuming Jayden plays, I'm going to pick I don't see the Eagles dropping this game at home.
Yeah, if Jayden plays, Eagles. If Jayden doesn't play, the Cowboys. But I'm not. I'm just going to say Eagles. I'm going to write down the Eagles.
I'll say the Eagles as well. Yeah.
I don't. 1 o'clock. Interdivisional, we got the 4-11 Panthers traveling to the 8-7 Buccaneers. Buccaneers are 8.5-point favorites, and they are
my Joker pick.
the Buccaneers.
Panthers steal one.
Whoa.
They go on the road. They beat the Tampa Bakers in a slugfest. 30-27.
Wow. I'm disappointed in the Buccaneers because I picked them as my money pick last week, and they failed me. But I will pick them to win. I'm going to go against your thought process here. Although the Panthers have played teams really well, and then we both picked them, and they lost.
I mean, I picked them this week, and they won. So,
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
yeah.
just going to ride that wave.
Yeah, that's a good point. So, yeah, ride that wave. I like it. It actually made me realize that I don't think I didn't have a money pick yet. I got one.
You have.
I got one. 1 o'clock on CBS. We've got the 3-12 Titans traveling to the 3-12 Jaguars. The Jaguars are 1-point favorites. And this is nope, just kidding. This is not my money pick because this game sucks.
This game sucks. And you know what? So does the Titans. I don't care who their quarterback is. I said I would never pick them. I picked them once since I said that, and they lost.
To this team, 10-6.
So, yeah, that's right. So I'm picking the Jaguars.
Yeah, me too, for that exact reason, because I also picked them that week, and the Jaguars beat them 10-6.
I'm never going to pick them again.
4:05 CBS. We got the 7-8 Dolphins traveling to the 3-12 Browns. The Dolphins are 6.5-point favorites, and if DNR is still playing, then they're gonna lose. So the Dolphins are gonna win.
DNR for DNR.
Do not resuscitate.
Exactly my point. I take the Dolphins.
I don't think I ever realized that's his initials, right? DNR.
Dorian something Robinson. Is that what it is?
Yeah. Is it really DNR?
Let's see. DTR. Sorry.
Oh, DTR. Okay.
Dorian Thompson Robinson.
DNR is better. Do not resuscitate. It's a better nickname.
Well, it's going to be DNR for DTR.
Look, your boy.
Who's that?
Jason Kelsey.
Ryan Clark.
Jason Kelsey.
Ryan Clark, the ex-Redskin.
Him and your boy Rogers have been going at it back and forth.
My boy Rogers? Who, Aaron?
Well, yeah, just because you watched this thing. But you see all that stuff with Clark. He
No.
Because Rogers said something about people on ESPN, and then he called him a hypocrite. He called Rogers a hypocrite because the guy's like, oh, they're getting paid to say stuff. And this dude's like, you sit on the McAfee show where you're literally getting paid to talk about stuff, so you're a hypocrite.
Does he get paid by...
McAfee, yeah.
He does get paid by McAfee? That's actually...
Yeah, I think McAfee confirmed it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yep.
Interesting.
So there was a little back and forth there. I didn't really watch too much.
I'll be honest, I don't... Sometimes I watch McAfee clips. Nothing against him, but as far as the mainstream, the Fox Sports and the ESPN, I don't...
Yeah,
don't.
I've
It's
watched
not for
him less since he went onto ESPN. Because
Me too.
I don't care. I don't care what you say or how much you say. It's not sanitized, but it just is. Sorry. I like it better when it's independent.
I know. I just... it's tough when, you're owned by the guy.
Yeah.
And Disney owns the guy.
Right.
Which
they own the
I
guy
just
who
watched
owns the guy.
the new Mufasa movie.
Yep.
And it's like, they can't not take the bait. Pun intended, really. They can't not take the bait. A lot of it is these references to, male shitting on in the movie. Not a fan.
Oh. You know who voices...
It's like a Disney thing. Woke Disney.
Kiara.
What?
Do you know who voices Kiara?
No.
Blue Ivy.
What's that?
That is Beyonce's daughter.
Okay. She's not in it very much. I think... I believe... and
What are her credentials?
And I agree. And I believe, I could be wrong, but does Beyonce not voice Nala in this?
I think that's why, yeah.
Who's also not really in it. Yeah. Kiara's not in it much either. It's like it takes place of Rafiki telling the story to Kiara about Mufasa. So They dip in and out. I know Seth Rogen did Pumbaa. I don't know who else.
That's okay. That makes more sense now because I saw the trailer and I was like, why are Timon and Pumbaa there? That doesn't make any sense.
It's so weird. They started off with them and Simba, and then it's like Rafiki telling the story. But instead of just telling the whole story and then coming back together and showing today, they dip in and out the whole time.
Right.
Very weird. But it's a lot of it is like men don't listen, and when you're the king, you can just lay around, and you don't like. He actually one of the lions actually said, "Well, you're the king. You just lay around. You just do nothing. You're just lazy." So it's like a lot of like male like shots at them. Like it's just weird. It's just weird.
It's weird.
Didn't love it.
I don't like it. I don't think I've seen any of those live action Disney remakes or whatever they're even being called. I don't know. Are they even live action? Because it's all CGI anyway.
Yeah, I think the Lion King live action that they did of the original story, I didn't love. Mm-hmm. The Jungle Book is really good. Beauty
Which
and the
one?
Well,
There
both.
was two of them, right? Wasn't it true like live action or?
Well, yeah,
CGI
the one with Johnny Tsunami, the Mowgli one.
Okay,
that's what you're talking about.
Yeah,
that's the other one.
Yeah,
the newer one is really good. Beauty and the Beast is good. Aladdin was good. The live action Aladdin was good.
I should see that. I used to love Aladdin back in the day.
And they're coming out with Snow White.
One of the things I need to be better at is getting Brayden to watch Disney movies because he likes Encanto. He enjoyed Encanto,
sure,
which I did too. Great movie, great songs. But he has not really seen any Disney movies. It's just like we've just never like watched them. Like we've watched the YouTube where they goes through the Disney songs and he gets to like let it go from Frozen. He's like, I don't like this song. He just like gets bored with it. It's so weird. He's never seen Frozen.
Yeah.
He hasn't seen Moana.
But I'm saying like the old school. Like when I was watching Liam one night, I watched. I'm like, I'm gonna watch.
We tried to get him to watch Lion King. The original. He was not into it.
Really?
Yeah.
I did Lion King. I did Aladdin. I did like 101 Dalmatians.
Some of them could be a little scary too. Like I'm not sure. He's like right there. Because like Lion King with the hyenas can get a little scary.
Yeah, it gets a little dicey.
Yeah. Same with Moana, which is a newer one. But there's some moments there. I remember my niece wasn't a big fan. It was scary. But yeah, those old ones were great. Aladdin. Yeah, the whole stretch run. The Beauty and the Beast. Yeah.
What were we talking about?
Baseball?
That's right. Sammy Sosa.
Right. Where were we? Dolphins. DNR. DNR. We got to Mufasa somehow. I don't know.
We went from DNR to Disney.
Yeah, to Disney.
Wrapped it all the way
man
around.
owns the man. You saw Mufasa.
Yeah.
And men are cool.
If you want to, men are cool.
Yeah.
I don't know why we're saying that
nice
they're
guy.
not cool. Well, yeah, I'm a pretty fucking sweet guy. If you want to be the man, you need to beat the man.
That's true. Yeah.
And that's the bottom line.
425 on Fox. We got the 10-4 Packers, who are currently winning 21-0 at the half. 5-2 on the road, traveling to the 13-2 Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings are 1.5 point favorites.
I'm not sold. They barely beat the Seahawks. I'm taking the Packers.
It's funny. I was about to take the Packers too because I feel like I pick against them a bit, and they've only have 3 or 4 losses. Excuse me. I should be picking against them less, so I'm taking them.
I need the Vikings to win for Washington to potentially move up to 6, but I don't see it. I'm not super sold on the Vikings, which is a stretch for a 13-2 team. Yeah. But I think the Packers are rolling right now. They are quiet in that division because they're in third place.
I know. That's another funny thing. They're 10-4 in third place.
They are much better. If I'm the Packers, I'm happy being under the radar.
I'm pretty sure that 10-4 record would put them in first place in every division, but maybe 2. Yours and the Chiefs, which is kind of crazy to think about. Oh, in the Bills too, but still a good record. Yeah. 8:20 on flexed into NBC and Peacock. We have the 8-7 Falcons traveling to the 10-4 Commanders. The Commanders are 4-point favorites. I don't know if I've ever picked the Falcons to be my money. No, I'm just kidding.
How dare you?
I don't think I've ever picked the Commanders to be my money pick.
Well, I mean, dating back to last season.
I know, but this has been a whole year this year, and they've been doing pretty good. I'm not sure they're doing against the spread, but I will take them to cover that especially against the backup quarterback. I feel like your boy is going to cook something up defensively for Penix.
Yeah.
Ix.
Yep.
Yeah.
With that win, Washington will be in the playoffs. Officially in the playoffs. The last time they were in the playoffs was 2020. They went 7-9. The last time they had a winning record was 2015, their winning record was 8-7-1, which is the most Washington thing possible. They're 10-5, baby. 10-5. Regardless, they're gonna have a winning record. Win one game, you're in the playoffs.
That 8-7-1. Washington. Did they win the division with that record? Or they went to the wild? They were wild card with that record.
I believe they were a wild card.
That's what I watched that game with you.
And they haven't. Yes, so the 2020 they won the division at 7-9.
COVID year, yep.
2015 they went 8-7-1 and finished. That was the last time that they finished over 500.
Yep.
The last time they had a playoff win was 2005. We have not won a playoff game in almost 20 years.
Yep.
So some of your brethren who are complaining about having 2 shit seasons in a row, I don't want to fucking hear it.
Yeah.
I don't want to fucking hear it. I will take my Washingtons to.
Yep. What round was Terry taken in? Just out of curiosity.
Great question. Terry was taken. What year was that? I want to say he was taken in the second or third round, maybe.
To find one of those. Why can't we find a freaking good wide receiver in the second round? God,
yeah, Terry broke 1,000 again.
Yeah, that's just maybe.
With all those quarterbacks that he's played with, he broke 1,000 every year. So.
He's loving life right now, though.
Dude, he had a fantastic catch. You saw that catch?
Yeah.
Over the shoulder. Beautiful throw. Even more beautiful catch by Terry. And again, ultimate team guy, not a diva. I'll take Terry over everybody just because of the way he plays and his mentality. I'll take him over everybody.
Yep. Big time. I love him, too, because at my money league, I took him off the waiver wire, and that worked out really well for me.
Hell yes.
So, yeah, go Terry, go. And then Monday, December 31st, 8:15 p.m. on ESPN, ABC, ESPN Plus. The 13-12 Lions traveling to the 6-9 49ers. Detroit's 3.5-point favorites, and they're gonna win. 49ers are packing it in.
Yeah, especially I guess last week they had a 1% chance of making it or something. Now they're officially out. The Lions are still playing for the number 1 seed because obviously the Vikings are right behind them, and also Philly is right there with a game out. I'll take the Lions in that one as well. And that is your week 17 picks.
Yeah.
Holy banana sandwiches.
In the bag. I was curious to see if there was any New Year's shenanigans this year, but there is not. I don't know if maybe with the college football there will be, but nothing on the NFL side. Week 18, every single game is TBD.
Yep. It's either going to be Saturday or Sunday.
Yep. All depending on what's going to win divisions. I'm looking really quick, and I don't see anything that's going to be win. Oh, shit. The Vikings and Lions.
Ooh.
That'll definitely be I'm guessing a Sunday Night Football game.
Yeah.
That is the only one. Maybe the Rams and Seahawks. That one could be for the division. And then I think that's gonna be it. Yeah, that's probably
Oh, my God.
one of those two.
There's some dog shit games here, though. I mean, I see what they were trying to do, but because of the way teams have...
it's always division... Last week of the season is always division matchups because then you get that chance. But, yeah, it's just sometimes...
Like the Bengals-Steelers would have been a really good game. It might actually still be a good game.
Yeah, if the Bengals are playing for a playoff spot, maybe they'll get slotted in somewhere.
We'll see. So, I mean, if you're a football fan, you get football on Wednesday, you get it on Thursday, you get it on Saturday and Sunday this week. The only day is Friday that you don't have. So
right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That was the week that was our episode that was week 17.
The week that will be.
The week that will be week 17.
Yeah.
But this is our 17th episode, isn't it?
Season 2, episode 17?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Season 2, episode
that makes
17.
Sense. Yeah.
Also, shout out to me.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Because now I am officially, which I really was not expecting this.
Oh, wow.
I had a really, really terrible speech here as the three-time.
You can do it. You got redo speech if you want.
MVP. Yeah, I know. I even for this, I didn't prepare. When the speech it was a really nice speech giving it away, and I was not expecting it at all. So then when I accepted, the first 2 times I accepted, I felt like I had better speeches. Maybe because I was stone cold sober too, and I really was not expecting it. I was like, oh yeah, this is my 3rd time, 2016, 2018, and it's good to be back. And thanks guys, bye. That's all I had. I'll cook up something. Maybe I'll write a little love letter to the crawl.
You left it on the table at House of Woo.
Just as a test to see who picked it up. You know who picked it up? Laura. This could be yours next year. You know the rules. This could be yours. You were so close one year. You were so close. Yeah. Laura stole it from you.
She did.
You were the guy. And if she didn't come up with this tune, man, she stole it. On the worst crawl, like one of the worst crawls we've ever had, though.
That's fine. Sometimes it's okay to be the MVP in a down year. You know, I would have taken it.
Ooh.
I would have ran with it.
Well, that's fair.
Because like back in the day, you had guys throwing like 50 touchdowns, 55 touchdowns, win an MVP. Then you got some seasons a guy wins like with 27.
Yeah, that's fine.
I want that 27. I want that 27.
That Christmas Crawl 5 was really bad. COVID Crawl was not. We made the best of the situation. It was not fantastic. Sometimes it'd be like that, though.
Oh, yeah. You know, they can't all be winners.
No.
Especially when you start getting at the double digits. You know?
Right.
It's tough.
Yeah, I know. Or this is 12 right now. So
yeah, so maintain that momentum.
My spring project, which is going to take me a lot longer, is the Christmas Crawl documentary. I've been talking about this for 4 years at least, 4 years. Timing, and then I second guess myself, but I'm ready. So we're going to be filming interviews in the spring.
Oh, nice.
In the garage. Get it all set up. Nice. Film some interviews. We're going to do the Christmas Crawl documentary.
So I could talk about the MVP that was stolen from me.
You can. I do have a list of questions, and I have some points to talk, to make it flow. But anyway, I'll come up with something nice for this speech. But yeah, three-time MVP. How you doing?
How are you?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
Great.
Like, comment, share, subscribe if you stayed this long.
Yep.
You guys are watching, though. We really appreciate it. The views are going up on every episode.
Shout out. Everyone watching, everyone liking. The likes are going up. Comments are going up. Everything's going up.
Everything's going fantastic to the point where we're gonna have to try to do something in the off season. We were gonna take a nice hiatus. We might have to squeak some in.
I know. It's like this momentum. It's just I feel like we're the Commanders. We got all the momentum behind us.
I know.
Just going forward.
Unlike what Mayo said, I think our biggest leap is year 2 to 3. 3 is where we're gonna really crack into some.
Like year 1 was kind of year 0 because we're on your channel. We're just trying to get our feet wet.
That's true.
It's like that first season of
we're like kind of dating a little bit.
Yeah.
Not really sure.
You know, it's like the first season of Boy Meets World, season 1 to 2. Everything changes. Like before, season 1, like not even real. Minkus disappears.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
all that kind of stuff happens. Like, what is that even a real season?
Right.
Topanga's sister disappears. Sean Hunter's sister disappears. It's all weird.
That's right. Yeah. I think even the 6-episode pilot of The Office is the weirdest one because nobody really, none of their characters were developed. If you notice, they're all very like even keel.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yes. Yep.
And like Kevin was the.
Oh yeah. Yeah. They say Meredith is an accountant in the first season.
Yeah.
There's like random background characters who disappear.
Yep.
Never show up again. Devin gets fired.
Devin gets fired.
Yeah. And even Mindy has her hair up. She's completely normal.
Yeah, completely normal.
Yeah.
They didn't develop their characters yet.
Yeah,
So that was season 1.
Yeah.
This is our second year, but really it's the year we're taking off.
Yep.
Year 2 to 3 is going to be even better, but to the point where we're not going to necessarily take an entire hiatus between March and August or September.
You'll hear from us.
We'll be around.
But also the offseason in the NFL is kind of boring. There's a few polls in the road where it's like, oh yeah, we could probably talk about that kind of stuff, but doing it every single week. Then this is what drives me crazy about all the reporters and stuff is the rumor mill. Just that's all they talk about nonstop.
It's just rumors up until the draft and all this stupid shenanigans and it's free agency. It's like for me personally, I tune out football for the most part in the summer. I don't want to hear about it unless there's those big dates. Yeah. For those big dates, you might see us.
Yes.
Other than that, we'll see you next season. But we'll actually see you next week.
Yeah, we'll see you next week for a few more weeks.
In a few more weeks.
It's like we're not going anywhere.
No,
we're still here.
Honestly, we have a good amount left still.
Yeah, we have the extra week in the season. And then we have wild card, divisional, conference championship, Super Bowl, Pro Bowl. Then the UFL kicks off.
We'll do a recap and then
recap, and then whatever special additions we might have in between there.
We might have a special episode coming out at the end of this week,
and we'll have a special guest actually next week with Cheese, right?
We might have back-to-back guests
because next week is fantasy. Wait,
yes, but the thing is,
fantasy championship
as he comes on Monday, while we're recording, there
Yep.
may be implications on the Monday night game for who wins.
right.
So we might not know necessarily when he
Okay.
presents the
Okay.
trophy. So we'll see. We might have
Yeah,
back-to-back
because
guests.
we got New Year's, so we're trying to record. This show's coming out very quickly. Quick turnaround since the last episode. Next week will be normal. Yeah, like you said it earlier, actually, Howard. The timing is just a little.
If
funny.
this works out the way we're on paper, you're going to get 3 episodes in 7 days from us.
Gosh, we're like the Kansas City Chiefs.
Listen, we have to get used to this. This is going to be our full-time job.
That's
soon.
right. That's true.
We're going to quit our jobs.
That's true.
We're going to get paid
Yeah.
to do this.
Yeah.
And it's going to be awesome.
And we're still going to take the off season off.
We're going to be like teachers.
Yes.
But you have to pay us 6 figures.
Yep.
All right. Anyway, like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Oh, I hit my trophy.